hate to break it to you, but there's one part of your skincare routine that you're totally neglecting. And it's the thing that's aging you the fastest. No, it's not your crow's feet. I actually love those. It means that you've lived and you've laughed. It's not your smile lines or the 11s between your brows. It's your neck. Yeah, and your chest, but mostly your neck. So how do we make sure that your skincare routine is working everywhere that it counts, not just your face? Keep watching because I'm about to share exactly what I do, including the one thing that made the biggest difference for me. And no, it's not sunscreen. All right, so first, this is actually, I think, one of the most important things, if not the most important thing that you can do as far as any anti-aging treatments on your face, on your neck, on your décolleté, it doesn't matter. Cleansing. Are you cleansing your neck? I know it sounds weird, but we take all this time to fully cleanse our face, to make sure it's ready for all the serums and all the potions and moisturizers and retinols and whatever it is that we're putting on it, but we forget to wash our neck. Don't you think the same type of dirt and free radicals and all the things that we're removing from our face are also on our neck? So why wouldn't we treat our neck the same way we would treat our face? Especially because the neck is one of the first signs of aging. Newsflash, the face goes from the forehead all the way down to the chest, all the way down to the girls. So we gotta treat it all as one. Also, why do you think facialists always cleanse this area whenever they do facials? It's a part of your face. Since we're talking about cleansing and washing your face, I could go over all the cleansers that you should use, how you should use them, but I feel like that's a video for another time. Let me know in the comments below if you want me to do a video like that. In the meantime, you can check out my skincare playlist right here. It's all of the skincare content I've done pretty much up until this point, and I definitely address cleansing at some point because, as you can tell, I'm very passionate about it. So important. Something I will talk about today is the method in which you cleanse. So normally what people do is they take their cleanser, emulsify it in their hands, and then work it all around their face, rinse it off. A lot of times you're not actually removing what's on your face, or if you are, you're only removing a certain percentage of it. My absolute favorite facialist, my stepmother, who is also an esthetician and taught me quite a lot about skincare and how to take care of my skin, always recommended that I use something that will give you a little bit of friction against the face so then you can see what you're removing and then make sure that your skin is really clean. She would recommend paper towels, a washcloth, but if you're using a washcloth, you have to make sure you're only using it once because you don't want to reuse it again, maybe the next night, because you're going to have the bacteria from the previous night still on there, no matter how much you rinse it. I bought a pack of white washcloths from Amazon, and I was using those for a while. I would use them once, throw them in my hamper, and then wash them at the end of the week or whenever they were all dirty. Little did I know that even when you wash your washcloths, bacteria can still live on them. And when I discovered that, I went back to paper towels. But using paper towels also made me feel pretty bad because it felt wasteful and not very sustainable. And as a pro makeup artist, I can tell you, I create a lot of waste when I work. It's just the manner of my profession. I have tons of disposables because I have to work in a hygienic way. I have to use a lot of disposables, a lot of paper towels, Q-tips, mascara wands, all those things. So I always try to be as sustainable as I can at home. It's a long-winded way of me saying that I've been using these biodegradable, sustainable towels. They're sustainably made, they're climate pledge friendly. They even have the little certification on the back here. The box is biodegradable, the towels are biodegradable. They're just a little bit different from actual paper towels. They're made from 100% viscose. I feel a lot less guilty using these because I know that I'm being as responsible as I can and I'm doing what's best for my skin. I'm just gonna show you one of the towels. They're pretty large, it's a really good size. As you can see, it's really strong and the ridges are really good for picking up any makeup, any sunscreen. Yesterday I didn't have any makeup on and I used one of these and I was shocked at what I saw on the towel. That would have been living on my skin all night long. No thank you. Another thing I love about these is they're big enough for you to dry your hands after you cleanse and also to clean up the sink where you may have splashed some water. Pro tip, actually from my stepmother, it's one of the first things she taught me. I think I learned this when I was about 13 or 14 years old when she first met my dad and gave me my very first facial. So lucky to be able to do that when I was a teenager. But she always told me whenever you're cleansing, whenever you're moisturizing, whenever you're washing, you're always working up. You want to bring the skincare up, you want to work the cleanser up, and then when you're using towels, you want to work up. When you're cleansing, work up the face. I always start here at the base of the chest and the neck, work my way up until I reach my forehead, and I'm done. Reason being, gravity is already doing that work for us. We do not need to help her by pulling our skin down, pulling our face down, pulling our moisturizer down. As far as skincare, same idea. We want to treat the neck and the décolleté, the same as the face. So whatever treatments you're putting on the face, whatever moisturizer you're putting on your face, you want to put it down here. And again, like I said, work your way up, not down. Naturally, since we've talked about cleansing and we've talked about skincare, the next step is absolutely going to be sunscreen. These are the broad spectrum SPF 50 drops from L'Oreal Beauty. I actually bought these when I went to Bluemercury a couple of weeks back. Shout out to Manny, who works for L'Oreal. He pretty much sold me everything. This is one of the products that I got and I am completely obsessed with it. They're sunscreen drops. It goes over your skincare, under your makeup. It's an SPF of 50 and it just disappears. It's really thin, but you know at the same time you're getting the protection that you need, and it works really beautifully under makeup. I'm actually wearing it right now. Not only do we want to use it on the face, we want to take it down the neck, onto the chest, and if you're wearing your hair up, don't forget your ears and behind your ears as well. That being said, when we're cleansing at night and I'm using my trusty towel, you best believe I'm taking it on the ear, behind the ear, all down here to make sure I get all that sunscreen off. So to recap, can you take your regular moisturizer, your serums, your SPF, all that stuff that you use down your neck and on your décolleté? Of course, I encourage that. But where's the fun in that? How about we use products that are specifically geared towards the neck and deck area? Because that sounds a lot more fun. I think I have a good variety as far as price points and specificities, so let's get to it. Starting with the Gold Bond Age Renew Neck and Chest Firming Cream. Now this retails for about $12. It's dermatologist tested, hypoallergenic, fragrance free, non-greasy, which is super important for me because I don't want anything to be sticky or greasy around here because it just kind of gives me the EBGBs. There is salicylic acid in this, which is a BHA. So if you are sensitive to BHAs or any kind of chemical exfoliants, I would probably avoid this, or I would only use it sparingly. According to the website, the BHAs exfoliate and stress response proteins boost your skin's moisture retention to improve smoothness. I used it for about a week. I didn't really see a difference, but I think this is a great option for someone who's looking to try a neck cream or who maybe hasn't ever used cream on their neck and on their décolleté and wants to try something affordable and approachable. Moving on, we have the Rock Even Tone Multi-Correction Cream. This is for the chest, the neck, and the face. There is an SPF of 30 in this, so I would recommend using this during the day. The company promises visible results within 4 weeks. They say immediately that you will see an improvement in hydration, and because it has an SPF in it, it helps to protect against the sun. According to the website, it works to lighten spots and repair fine lines and sagging skin. It's also gentle enough for everyday use. It is PETA certified and cruelty-free. Fun fact, this company, Rock, actually developed the very first broad spectrum sunscreen in 1960. That's pretty cool. It retails for $27.99, which is still a really good price point. One caveat, I will say the fragrance is a little strong. I'm super sensitive to fragrance. I did use this only a couple of times and I found that the fragrance was a little overwhelming for me. But if that doesn't bother you, this is a great product for the price point. With our next product, we are going a little more luxury. And I say a little more, I mean a lot, because this cream that I'm about to show you is actually the most expensive on my list, but it's from a beautiful brand. This is the Firmatif Neck Renewal Cream from Revive. If you know anything about Revive skincare, it is some of the best skincare you can get. Super luxurious. You do pay a price for it, but you do get a really good payoff. This retails for $175. Yes, I know it's not cheap. According to the research that I did, 100% of people who tried this cream saw an immediate difference. So yeah, you are paying more, but you're getting an immediate result. It just depends on what you're looking for. It just depends on what you want and what you're willing to spend, right? This has a UVA, UVB broad spectrum sunscreen of 15, so you can wear it during the day. According to the website, it has a signature biomimetic peptide that addresses the first signs of aging, skin density and firmness. Peptides are great. They're awesome for anti-aging. And also has powerful phyto-firming, phyto or phyto, I'm not sure, phyto-firming agents that address skin elasticity. It's a powerhouse. I guess it should be for what it costs. But like I said, Revive is a gorgeous skincare line, and if you have the means to do it, check this out. I use this pretty much every day, and I love it. There is a little bit of a scent, but it actually smells very old school. It actually smells like oil of Olay. It smells like what my mom wears. It's not aggressive. It's very soft. I would say the Rock one is definitely stronger as far as fragrance goes. I hope you're still with me. me. I only have 2 more I want to talk about. This next one is a beloved UK drugstore brand. It is the No. 7 Restore and Renew Face and Neck Night Cream. I love this brand. I wish it was more available in the States. I wish we could actually get it at drugstores like they have at Boots in the UK. Every time I go to the UK and London, I go into Boots. It's like my candy store. I just love it so much. One of the reasons I love No. 7, other than the fact that they are a drugstore or chemist brand, is that they are cruelty-free. They are strictly against animal testing, including China. Some of their stuff is not 100% vegan, but it is sourced sustainably. There is a collagen peptide technology in this. Like I said, love peptides. Whenever I hear that word, that always makes me happy as far as anti-aging. There's a firming complex that has hibiscus and hyaluronic acid in it. I wanted to suggest this because it's a nice nighttime option if you're looking for a night cream, something a little bit richer, a little bit heavier. And according to No. 7, they say you will see results in 2 weeks. And it retails for $22. Great price point. Last but not least is my favorite of the 5, and I've actually been using this company's skincare as well. So if you've watched my channel or if you've watched any of my recent videos, you probably know which brand I'm about to say. It's the Sculpt Neck and Décolleté Concentrate from U Beauty. This is one of those products you'll put it on and you will see immediate results. It immediately blurs the skin on the neck. It's almost like you have a filter. I don't know what the technology is in here. I know there's hyaluronic and peptides. They have something called Siren Capsule technology that has 3 delivery systems as far as how it delivers all the goodness into your skin. Everything is recyclable and is post-consumer recycled products, including the pumps, which is pretty unheard of when you talk about products. A lot of times when you're recycling something that has a pump, the component that it's in, whether it's glass or plastic, is usually recyclable, but the pump is not. This is recyclable. I think it's genius. It's the future of skincare, hopefully, as far as where we're going to be more sustainable and more aware of our carbon footprint on this earth. It retails for $138. It's not sticky and it's fragrance free, which is a huge plus for me because, like I told you, I'm super sensitive to fragrance. Do you have to buy all these products that I just talked about? No. You can also apply any moisturizer that you use as your neck cream, but you should definitely be doing something. The bottom line is this: your neck and your chest, they're a part of your face and they deserve just as much love. Don't let all your work stop here. You gotta do this too. And if no one told you today, taking care of yourself is a celebration, not a chore. Self-care is so important. If you want to keep watching for more skincare tips, check out my playlist right here. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more skincare and makeup content from me. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next week with a brand new video.